Hello, makeup lover, and welcome to my channel. Or welcome back if you've already been here before. If not, my name is Malene. I'm a Danish makeup artist living in Barcelona in Spain. Hi, nice to meet you. Hope to see you again soon. But anyways, for today's two different looks, I pulled out my Gilded Nirvana and I got a little help from the Petalmorphsis and an eye tint from Armani Beauty. So if you want to see how I did these two kind of subtle but still colorful and smoked out looks, then keep watching because I will of course show you. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have questions, comments, or you want to tell me if you get a good use out of your Gilded Nirvana, if you got it, then let me know in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel. It will be awesome to have you join. Now, let's go ahead and go do some makeup, shall we? To begin with, on my flat definer brush, I am taking the lightest shade from the Petalmorphsis palette because I feel like the lightest shade in the holiday palette is a little bit too pinky for me. Next shade I'm going in with is number 30M from Armani Beauty, the eye tint, and I think it's called, maybe it's called Cedar or something. And before that dries down, I am going to use my worker brush from Sony G. I'm not sure if this series is called Fusion. I think it is, but I'm not sure. If it's not, I'm going to put the real name under here as like a text so you can see if it's that one. But what is special about this brush is that it's half, well, maybe not exactly half, but it's synthetic fibers and real hair. So it is a really, really nice brush to use when you are working with creams and liquids. And you can see it's blending out super fine. And I'm using this eye tint in this color because I want a base that is matte and is not so dark or is not like filled with sparkles. I kind of have really fallen in love with the mauve, Moonlight Mauve, I think it's called. And I am just going to press that on here on the inner part, on the inner half of the eye. I was just about to put it in the outer, but then I changed my mind. So I'm doing things a little bit different now. And it goes so well with this Armani tint. A little bit of the Cherry Noir on the same brush, and it was the Builder Pro. And I am putting that in the outer part of my mobile eyelid here and just going up to the crease, but not over the crease. I'm just letting the Armani eye tint eyeshadow be the transition shade, as well as it is a base. I'm now taking a Referer 15 with nothing on it, and then I'm just using it here to blend out the sparkles into the eye tint, because there are a lot of sparkles in the Pat McGrath Christmas, holiday palette. The shadows in the holiday palette. A little bit of Mauve Mystique on my flat definer brush to be used under the eye here as an eyeliner. And as you can see, I'm just using the tip of the brush. To amp the look up a little bit, I dip my ring finger into the liquid sky, and I am going to press that on here on the middle of the eyelid to just give that a little bit of pop of color. Put on some Dark Star mascara and then a little bit of something extra eyeliner from Colourpop on my waterline. I'm now going to give this look a false lash. And now with some lashes on. I'm now going to go on to the second eye. And as with the first look, I am using the lightest color in the Petalmorphsis palette as a highlighter because I feel like the ones in the Gilded Nirvana palette is they are a little bit too light a little bit too colorful for me for this look. Like the first look, I am going to use the Armani Beauty Eye Tint in the color 30 as a base. And I'm just putting it on my mobile eyelid to begin with, and then with my worker brush, I think again from the Fusion series, I'm gonna look it up for sure. If it's not true, I'm gonna tell you. And I'm putting it on my mobile eyelid so I can work it up here in the crease, and that way use it as a transition shade on this area, and also of course as a base. So I really have come to love them, these eye tints. I got two, a super, like, no, super beige. No, there's no such thing as super beige, but a beige color that almost blocks out all the color on your eye area if you have that same skin color, of course, and can be used as a base also as this instead of an eye primer. And I'm gonna get more Noir Nebula on my Builder Pro to begin with in the outer part of the mobile eyelid, and I'm going into the crease but not over just yet, just going into the eye socket here with that, and I'm just tapping it on ever so gently. Oops, I can see a hair from my sweater under my eye. I'm just gonna move it. Oh, the good job, Malene. So now I got the Noir Nebula under my eye here. I'm just working with that still here. I have not, as you may have noticed, I have not dipped into the palette once more. I am just working with what's on the eye area already and what's on the brush. So I am just very, very gently tapping it on, and I am holding my brush on the very end. So the movements here with the brush, they are very, very light. So now it's almost like black eyeshadow. Because I don't want this to be super, super dark, I'm taking a refer number 15 without anything on it, and I am just going to blend here on the edges where I blended up the Noir Nebula. So it really blends into the eye tint and away into the bare nothing. A little bit of the gold or golden lyrics on my ring finger here on the middle of the eyelid, and I just put on a little bit so it's not going to be super foiled. For the inner part of the eyelid, I want some platinum bronze, a little bit lighter color here, and I want that mixed into the golden lyrics. I'm just gonna look down here to put on a little bit more, and I'm using my flat definer brush for this task. And under my eye, I am gonna use the eye tint from Armani, and I am gonna use let me see here what that brush is called. It is called the Builder S. So as you can see, it has a different handle, a different color handle. It's not the red or the blue ones from the very well-known series. I just love this color so much because it's so good as a base. It has just the right depth if you have like a light to medium skin color as me. It just has a lovely depth to be used as a transition shade, or you can use it for a lovely simple smoky eye shade, or I think you can even do contouring with it because it's like a little bit cool toned. Back with a little bit of Dark Star mascara on. And now I just came to think of the Midnight Sun palette. It's really almost like a look that looks like it could have been made with the Midnight Sun if you have that from Pat McGrath. It's a Mothership 6. Anyways, I'm going to give this look a pair of false lashes also. And this is a second look with a pair of false eyelashes. I'm now going to zoom you out so you can see these two different looks with a full face of makeup. And this is it. These are the two different looks with a full face of makeup and now with some glasses on. As you can see, it is possible not to go all out there in color when it comes to the Gilded Nirvana. And yes, I do know that I used a little bit of help in form of the eye tint. I'm just going to reach out for it so I can actually show you what it looks like. The eye tint I used in looks. This is a color and it's so good. Well, that's how I think anyways. But now I gave you a little bit more inspiration of how you can use your Gilded Nirvana. Don't lose it if you have it. How you can use your Gilded Nirvana and not look like a Christmas ornament. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or you want to tell me if you get a lot of use out of your Gilded Nirvana, let me know in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. It will be awesome to have you join. Now, I hope to see you again soon, and I wish you an absolutely amazing day, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.